Good. I was hoping I would catch you. What did the Duke say?
He points the finger at Ambassador Briala.
The ambassador is up to something, but she can't be our focus. The best place to strike at Celine is from her side. Empress Celine is fascinated by mysticism, foreseeing the future, speaking with the dead, that sort of rubbish. She has an occult advisor, an apostate who charmed the Empress and key members of the court as if by magic. I've had dealings with her in the past. She is ruthless and capable of anything.
There's an apostate at court, you say? Well, butter my biscuit.
How can Celine openly keep an apostate in the Imperial Court?
The Imperial Court has always had an official position for a mage. Before now, it was little better than court jester. Vivian was the first to turn that appointment into a source of real political power. When the circles rebelled, technically every mage became an apostate. The word lost much of its strength.
Okay, magical mind control. Is that a thing that actually exists?
You think she's controlling the minds of the court? That's powerful blood magic.
She's worth investigating. Can't be sure of anything here. Both leads point toward the guest wing. It's a promising place to start. I'll coordinate with our spies to see if I can find anything better. I will be in the ballroom if you need me.
Okay. I don't know if that's the best course of action to take. I would probably lose favor if they found out I was breaking into people's rooms. That's probably not the most tactical way to do things. I feel like there are a lot of options for me, and I'm being paralyzed by choice here. Whispering elf. I'll just blend right in.
We are not serving drinks. Order someone else.
Okay, that's fine. I'm not going to follow you to eavesdrop on you. No, it's fine. By all means.
The package is in the guest wing. Upper room.
The one of the garden. Statuette.
My perky elven ears may have picked up something that might help me. Search the rooms in the upper guest wing. We can do that, yes.
Inquisitor Llewellyn, don't head into the servants' wing if you value your neck. Not one elf's gone in there tonight and come out again.
Our man was supposed to make a pickup in the garden hours ago. Bastard's likely dead by now.
Pick up a cylinder seal here. Is this the package? What's in here?
Well, well. What's this?
Clara, kitchen staff, entered servants' wing by main stair. Okay, so it's a record of who's entering the servants' wing. Briala, we need immediate support down there. Something's gone wrong. So a bunch of people are going into the servants' wing, but not a lot of people are coming out. And someone is contacting Briala about this. This is intriguing. Yes, this is certainly intrigue, but I'm not entirely sure what to make of this.
Philippe should have returned hours ago, dallying with some serving girl while I deal with Gaspard's vitriol.
Pardon me? How did you cross Gaspard?
I can't imagine Gaspard being vitriolic.
No, perish the thought.
The Grand Duke bears a grudge against the Council for refusing him the crown. He's threatened death if they refuse him again, collectively and individually, along with their vassals.
Has he now? Ooh, I just lost court approval, which is usually the result of being too direct or blunt in my actions. I don't want to be evicted from the Vol, so I should probably...
What backwater did you come from? Everyone knows that.
Yes, my mistake. Carry on. Don't want to lose too much court approval.
Interesting.
But I have learned that Gaspard has been threatening people. That's good information to know.
Well, well, the Inquisitor. Here as a guest of my nephew, no less. How curious.
Yes, of course. Person who is obviously the uncle to Gaspard. Have you seen anything? Tell me about your opinion on the war.
What can you tell me about the Civil War?
If you are hoping for insight, you've come to the wrong man. It's war. It is brutal, and terrible, and sometimes necessary. There's nothing more to say.
I see. Have a good evening. Blackwall!
Don't I know you from somewhere? Huh. Lord Rudal de Langres. I've seen you in his company before, no?
I don't think we've met, my lord. I'm just a Grey Warden.
A Grey Warden? Odd. Your face is so familiar. Around the eyes, especially. Perhaps without that beard? More wine. It will come to me.
Maybe Blackwall's got a past I don't know about.
I'm ready for anything. Just give the word.
Good. Be ready. Do you have any suggestions?
Well, I have a moment. Is there anyone here I should question?
I'm not well acquainted with Orlesian nobility. They rarely welcome Grey Wardens coming in with the right of conscription.
Maybe bringing Blackwall along wasn't the best choice. At least for a day of intrigue.
What do you think about all the scheming and politics?
I think I'd rather be anywhere else. Let's save the Empress and get back to where things make sense. Say what you want about Celine's ascension. She stole the throne? She seduced her way to it? Who cares? In the years since, she's proven she is the perfect mix of strength, cunning, and grace that Orlais needs. Gaspard, you may as well crown a bull if he wins.
One more person putting their weight behind Empress Celine.
What's the word? Seen anything yet?
There aren't enough guards. That seems odd. Either the Empress disguised them for appearances, or something has gone wrong.
Yes, that's not the only odd thing that's going on. Some of the servants are missing. A lot of them, actually. I've heard guests complaining about the lack of servants here, and a lot of people keep going into the servants' quarters and not coming back out. Might merit an investigation. To the servants' quarters. Let's investigate this. No, it requires a servants' quarters key. Looks like we're not getting down there just yet.
My lord! My lord Inquisitor!
Hello.
May we have a word? It is very important.
Really?
The Empress has sent us with a message for you.
Really? I just spoke with her.
Funny that she couldn't give me this message when we spoke.
Oh, she could not speak freely in front of the entire court, Inquisitor.
Empress Celine is eager to assist the Herald of Andraste in his holy endeavor.
She will pledge her full support to the Inquisition as soon as the usurper Gaspard is defeated.
I see. Does she want my help with that?
Let me guess. All she wants in return is for me to help her defeat the Duke.
Oh, this is not meant as a bargain by any means, Inquisitor.
The support of the Empress is not conditional. It will be yours once the negotiations are concluded.
The Empress is the most skilled diplomat in Thedas. Gaspard is hopelessly out of his depth.
But we have taken enough of your time.
Please, enjoy the masquerade, Inquisitor.
Huh. That was an odd interaction there. They were just passing along information, were they? Okay. Can I open this door? No. Whoa. Magical seal. What was that? What's this all about? Requires more hollow statuettes? Whoa, is this a bloodstain I see here? What a bloodstain by the trees here. That's
All the Delancey is here.
off-putting.
Maker, I hope not.
No one's noticing this and I can't interact with it, but that's definitely suspicious, right? There's blood here? Maybe it's wine, but I don't know about that. Looks like blood to me. Actually, it's heading off in this direction. I could climb this. I think that would probably embarrass me. I'm going to try and hold off on that. Climbing up gates would probably be ill-fitting for someone of my stature.
Who does Orzammar favor in the negotiations tonight?
His Majesty King Harrowmont has made considerable coins supplying the Grand Duke's army with dwarven steel.
So King Harrowmont of Orzammar favors the Grand Duke. I don't know if that's relevant. That might just be a little bit of information that's discarded. Keep that in mind, though. It requires Royal Wing Key. A lot of doors around here are locked, as you might imagine. It's going to be difficult to sneak in.
How long can Orzammar hold out with the trade disrupted?
Another blood trail. I can't believe more people aren't concerned about this. There's a little bit of blood here. Where? I guess it just starts here at this Whispering Elf. That has nothing to say to me, of course. But it goes from them around the corner and near this statue here. But I can't interact with it. Just frustrating that I keep finding these dead-end leads.
Look at Lady Cambien's slippers. Trimmed with pearls. And emeralds. And those buckles. Toss her into the lake and she'll sink right to the bottom. What a disaster.
I remember. Yes, you always were a connoisseur of footwear, weren't you?
There's a Tevinter assassin on the loose, and you're concerned about buckles on shoes.
Everyone needs a hobby. Besides, you can learn a great deal about a person from their clothing. Gold and jewels on a dancing slipper. A slipper is easily lost and finds itself in the dust and dirt. She is unconcerned with the possibility of losing the shoe or soiling it. A vulgar display of wealth. But Lady Cambien's family has recently lost most of its holdings. They have their title, but little else. So, how did Cambien acquire such a grand shoe, What has she done? Who has she bedded? These are all useful questions, no?
I suppose so. I have found a couple of tidbits here and there. I've been eavesdropping a bit, and I've got a little bit of information for you.
I found this out. I'm not sure of its value.
Very interesting. It may not help our investigation, but we can put it to use. A little more dirt like this, and we might have some leverage in the court. If you find more, let me know.
Hey, this guy's eavesdropping on our conversation. How rude. You shouldn't be eavesdropping on conversations. That's my job.
Who do you think the Inquisition should support?
What we need most of all is a stable Orlais. Either Celine or Gaspard can give us that.
But not Brienne, her estranged elven lover.
I should go. Be on your guard.
I always am.
I have looked around and I have not found a whole lot, so I am going to end up climbing this. Hope no one minds. No? Nobody minds. Good. Good. Yes. Avert your gaze. Now, what's up here? Oop, there's the bloodstain. Exploring the off-limit spaces of the palace can yield rewards, but take care not to be gone too long. When you're absent from the party, people notice, and your court approval will drop. Gotta be quick, though. Although there is a bloodstain going into the Grand Library. Anything else up here worth note? Doesn't look like it. Alright, let's check out this bloody door. No? Can't go through. Magical glyph? Yes, yes. What's in here? Ooh. Ooh. Oh, okay. Negotiations. We can discuss this like adults, Celine, can't we? We both know the weapon at Briala's disposal could not only turn the tide of our war, but every war. This must be from her brother, Gaspard. We can wrest control away from her. Do not deceive yourself that she will be open to negotiations or diplomacy. You know her better than anyone. You know that's impossible. Okay, that could be useful information. And the blood goes into this door, the library, yes. Search the library for clues. What can we find here in the library? We gotta work quickly. We're losing court approval for every moment we're not out there. Ooh, I can pull a book out of this bookshelf. What's back here? Did that open a secret passage door? It opened a secret door over here. And there's a letter over here. Lady M, I need you at my side tonight. The unpleasantness in the royal wing has convinced me there is no safety within the palace. I do not expect my cousin to employ magic, but I would hardly be surprised if he provoked another infestation. Since my court enchanter is not here to assist me, I must rely entirely upon you. There is no one else I can trust. Celine. Okay, grab that.
That's the bell. I should get back to the ballroom.
I gotta get back to the ballroom. I gotta stop. Okay, yeah, gotta go. Gotta go. No more messing around here. I don't know why I'm lighting these urns, if there's a reason. Oh, okay. I have to do it in a specific... Right? Yes? No, I have to do it blue colors? I don't know if I have time to mess around with this puzzle here.
That would be the second bell. Fashionably late now.
Okay, I don't have time for this. I don't have time for whatever this is. I've got to go.
Third bell. Now I'm just plain late.
Ooh, I better get back quickly. I didn't realize it was going to drop like 20 points.
Well, well. What have we here? The leader of the new Inquisition, fabled herald of the faith.
It's Morrigan.
Delivered from the grasp of the Fade by the hand of blessed Andraste herself.
Yes, indeed.
What could bring such an exalted creature here to the Imperial Court, I wonder? Do even you know?
I honestly had completely forgotten about you, Morrigan. You've been absent for so very long.
We may never know. Courtly intrigues and all that.
Such intrigues obscure much, but not all. I am Morrigan. Some call me advisor to Empress Celine on matters of the arcane. You have been very busy this evening, hunting in every dark corner of the palace.
You've noticed.
Perhaps you and I hunt the same prey.
It's possible. I didn't realize I was so indiscreet.
I don't know. Do we?
You are being coy.
I'm being careful.
Not unwise, here of all places. Allow me to speak first, then. Recently I found and killed an unwelcome guest within these very halls. An agent of Tevinter. So I offer you this, Inquisitor. A key found on the Tevinter's body. Where it leads, I cannot say. Yet if Celine is in danger, I cannot leave her side long enough to search. You can.
Why did you kill the agent? He might have had useful information.
I would not have slain the man on sight had he not attacked me first. Why? Undoubtedly, I caught him in an illicit act. I did not know from whence he came until after the battle, and regret only that I could not capture him alive. What intentions the Imperium has here, I suspect you know far better than I.
Perhaps I do. Do you believe the Empress to be safe?
You left Celine alone. Is that wise?
I must return to her anon, but she is safe enough, for the moment. 'Twould be a great fool who strikes at her in public in front of all her court and the Imperial Guard.
I still am a bit shocked that Morrigan is here, and she is protecting Empress Celine. That's not at all what I expected from her.
Briala's people are whispering about disappearances in the servants' quarters. This key may lead there.
The ambassador does have eyes and ears everywhere, does she not? Proceed with caution, Inquisitor. Enemies abound, and not all of them aligned with Tevinter. What comes next will be most exciting.
Okay, well, that's a blast from the past. You got Morrigan here. My court approval is reaching record lows because I'm not doing this as efficiently as I should, but now I have the key to the servants' quarters, and I can investigate this mystery. So let's make haste and check it out. Servants' quarters. Go to servants' quarters, yes. Anything in here?
Worth checking out.
I might not want to linger here. Oop, something's happening.
Why kill the servants? They were unarmed.
They always kill the servants first, my dear. Otherwise they could run and warn someone. The defenseless are always the first casualties of war.
I see. All right, everyone. Equip your weapons. You're already ahead of me. Well, equip your armor too, because it looks like we're going into a fight here. We got this corpse here.
Must be the elves Briala's people are looking for.
Are any of these folks alive? Does not look like it. Looks like we've stumbled upon something big. I thought it was going to take a bit more effort to find it, but here we are.
I need to get back before I'm missed.
Oh, I need to explore quickly. I didn't realize it was still counting down. All right, pick up everything. Just don't even look at it. Grab it and run. Is there anything of value? I need to get back very quickly. I'm so very low on approval already. What do we have here?
This was no servant. What was he doing here?
This man was a council of Herald's emissary. Curious to find him here.
That knife bears a Shalon family crest. Gaspard's crest.
Could be framed.
Time to have a word with the Duke.
Whoa! Hey! That's some kind of magical assassin.
Predatory agent!
Okay, kill him quickly. I gotta get back to the party. Yeah, also I don't want to die. Kill him quickly. Go! Court approval is ticking down very fast. I found Gaspard's knife. Yes, that's true, but it was pretty obvious, and someone might be setting him up. They probably planted that dagger for me to find, so let's not jump to any conclusions. Gaspard may have hired these assassins, these weird assassins, but it might not be the case. I'm still losing approval! Kill him quickly! Go! Gotta be quick, gotta be fast. I really wish I had more time to focus on this, because this seems like a really interesting part, but every minute I'm not there, it's just ticking down like crazy. We've got to get back now, quickly. That's barred up. We got to go a different way around.
I'd better get back to the party.
Here we are in the Grand Apartments. This is not really where I wanted to be. Oh, there are so many enemies here. They are just slowing me down. I am going to lose all favor with the court. I'm about to be kicked out of the goddamn party because I'm just committing so many faux pas. But is it really my fault they're letting so many zealots run around? Is it really my fault? No, I really don't have time. I'm losing so much court approval. Please just shut up and die quietly. Just drop dead, please. Oh, I'm gonna lose so much favor. I am gonna be exiled. I am going to be permanently banished from the country of Orlais. They're just not gonna allow me back in the country. I'm gonna have to stick to Ferelden the entire time.
Fancy meeting you here. Inquisitor Llewellyn. Slumming in the servants' quarters with the rest of your people, for once. We haven't been properly introduced, have we? I'm Ambassador Briala.
Ah, yes. I know of you. Nice shot with that dagger, by the way.
Impressive shot, Ambassador.
Welcome to the Imperial Court, friend. This is our diplomacy at work. You clean this place out. Will take a month to get all the Tevinter blood off the marble. I came down to save or avenge my missing people. But you've beaten me to it. So, the Council of Herald's emissary in the courtyard. That's not your work, is it?
He was dead when I arrived.
I expected as much. You may have arrived with the Grand Duke, but you don't seem to be doing his dirty work. I knew he was smuggling his chevaliers. But killing a council emissary? Bringing Tevinter assassins into the palace? Those are desperate acts. Gaspard must be planning to strike tonight.
I don't know if that's the case or not, though. I feel like maybe I'm being set up. Maybe this has multiple layers. Can it really be that simple? Is Gaspard jealous for the throne so much that he's willing to hire Tevinter assassins and kill council members trying to take power? Can it honestly be that obvious?
Are you sure he's behind this? He was too easygoing for a man plotting treason.
Don't let his charm blind you. He's Orlesian. That smile is his mask. I misjudged you, Inquisitor. You might just be an ally worth having. What could you do with an army of elven spies at your disposal? You should think about it.
Are you asking me to put you on the throne?
What do I have to give you in exchange for this army of spies?
Help me, help our people. I know which way the wind is blowing. I'd bet coin that you'll be part of the peace talks before the night is over. And if you happen to lean a little bit our way, it could prove advantageous to us both. Just a thought.
Oh, so you're siding with Celine?
Does it seem strange that every single person at this party has tried to bribe us?
It's the game, my dear. Everyone plays it here.
Yes. Okay, I suppose it's time for us to return to the ballroom to confront Gaspard. Let's just have a couple of words with him, sure. I'm going to have to tread very, very carefully. I just have lost so much appeal because I spent so much time doing that. All those Venatori agents just... Oh, I'm still losing appeal! Court approval is down to 8! 8! Freaking 8! I've got to get back to the ballroom. I've got to get back... Oh, past these corpses, yes. Where's the door? Where's the door? Whew. This is incredibly stressful. I don't know why I'm having such difficulty with this. My court approval rating is down to 7, and it just keeps dropping and dropping and dropping. I've got to be a lot more diplomatically minded. I've got to return to the ballroom now to confront Gaspard, but I've got to do it in a way that doesn't destroy my approval anymore, because I cannot take any more hits like that.
Inquisitor Llewellyn, we met briefly. I am Grand Duchess Floriane de Chalon. Welcome to my party.
Yes. May I help you?
Is there something I can do for you, Your Grace?
Indeed you can. I believe tonight you and I are both concerned by the actions of a certain person. Come, dance with me. Spies will not hear us on the dance floor.
I really should go confront Gaspard, but I can't afford to make any more social faux pas. Yes, let's dance.
Very well. Shall we dance, Your Grace?
I'd be delighted.
What could she possibly have to say to me that's so important?
Have the Dalish gained a sudden passion for politics? What do you know about our civil war?
I know a little, but maybe you could clue me in to a little bit more?
What do you think I ought to know?
My brother and my dear cousin have been at each other's throats for too long.
It took great effort to arrange tonight's negotiations. Yet one party would use this occasion for blackest treason. The security of the Empire is at stake. Neither one of us wishes to see it fall.
Yes, I can agree to that.
I think I can agree with that, yes.
Then you have lifted a terrible burden from my heart, Inquisitor. The world is filled with doubt and uncertainty. Fear rules more hearts than any empire.
Why did I just lose approval?
I know you arrived here as a guest of my brother Gaspard, and have been everywhere in the palace. You are a curiosity to many, Inquisitor, and a matter of concern to some.
What am I to you?
Am I the curiosity or the concern to you, Your Grace?
A little of both, actually. This evening is of great importance, Inquisitor. I wonder what role you will play in it. Do you even yet know who is friend and who is foe? Who in the court can be trusted?
That is quite the question. I don't want to evade the question, but I want to say I trust nobody. I think if I say I trust the Inquisition, that would be too blunt. I think I trust Celine to do what's right.
If you can't trust the Empress, who can you trust?
How far will you go, I wonder, for the sake of that allegiance? It cannot have escaped your notice that certain parties are engaged in dangerous machinations tonight.
Yes, I've noticed that. That's true.
I have seen a few signs to that effect.
I keep losing approval. Why?
You have little time. The attack will come soon. You must stop Gaspard before he strikes. In the Royal Wing Garden, you will find the captain of my brother's mercenaries. He knows all Gaspard's secrets. I'm sure you can persuade him to be forthcoming.
I'm sure I can't.
May Andraste guide you, Inquisitor.
Thanks for dragging me into that dance that destroyed my entire approval rating. Ugh, down to 5. Ugh.
Maker's breath. You danced with the Grand Duchess and I didn't prepare you. Are you all right?
No.
That was bracing. I need a drink now.
You've spent too much time with the Grand Duke, I think.
Were you dancing with Duchess Florian?
More importantly, what happened in the servants' quarters? I heard there was fighting.
I hope you have good news. It appears the peace talks are crumbling.
I found a lot of things. Oh boy. I found Venatori agent. Bad news, I know.
Morrigan helped me get into the servants' quarters where I found a group of Venatori and Gaspard's dagger.
The man would truly do anything to become Emperor.
Then the attack on the Empress will happen tonight.
Warning Celine is pointless. She needs these talks to succeed, and to flee would admit defeat.
Then perhaps we should let her die.
Whoa, what do you mean by that?
You have an idea, Leliana?
What Corypheus wants is chaos. Even with Celine alive, that could still happen. To foil his plan, the Empire must remain strong. This evening, someone must emerge victorious.
And it doesn't need to be Celine. She's right.
Do you realize what you're suggesting, Leliana?
Sometimes the best path is not the easiest one.
Gaspard is not my first choice, but you make a solid case there.
You're asking me to decide what's best for Orlais.
More than that, whoever controls the Imperial throne will affect all of Thedas.
You cannot stop Corypheus without a decision. You must support someone, or all is lost.
Then we should support Celine. She is the rightful ruler. Why would we say otherwise?
Because she led Orlais to this point. I say Gaspard, provided his sister is wrong about him.
I would suggest Briala. She could bring true peace, not only to the Empire, but also to its elves.
This is, however, your decision, Inquisitor, not ours.
Oh, not Briala. That's going to be way too difficult to... yeah, high risk, high reward. I don't think we can support Briala. As much as that sounds like a good thing, that's probably a little too far for us. I don't know which one to save. Do I have to make the choice now? I don't think I want to do Gaspard. I would like to save the Empress if that's the possibility I can go with. I don't know.
I can't decide this. Not yet.
You must. Even inaction is a decision, Inquisitor.
You could speak to Celine in the ballroom, but she won't act. Not without proof.
If Gaspard is guilty, he'll admit nothing. If he's innocent, he knows nothing. We need the truth.
What did Duchess Florian tell you?
She said Gaspard's mercenary captain is in the royal wing, that he knows about the assassination.
Which could be a trap.
Or a lead. Either way, you should search the private quarters in that wing for clues.
Then get me access. And in the meantime, get your soldiers into position.
At once. Be careful, Inquisitor.
I honestly don't think I'll be able to complete this quest at this rate. How am I going to be able to investigate off-limit areas if my court approval rating is just going to plummet down to 0? Okay, next time we are going to continue this incredibly stressful quest. And, yeah, find material in the royal wing to blackmail Briala or blackmail Gaspard. Greet the Empress's ladies-in-waiting and speak with the Ambassador Briala. Yeah, let's try and get our approval rating up. And let's be very, very cautious about it. If we want to do anything, we have to have court approval. So that's what we're going to do next time. We're going to try and get our court approval up. And then we're going to do some more devious things, provided we haven't been kicked out. And then after that, I guess we'll make a decision. It sounds like supporting the Empress is the best thing to do. A lot of people support that. Not a whole lot of people support Gaspard. If he is indeed a traitor, the person who had those people assassinated and killed all the servants, then he seems like a bit of a black heart. But if he is the easiest route, then I might not have any other options. I might have to go with him. So next time, we will do more here at the ball, this grand gala event. We're going to try not to get kicked out, and we're going to try and resolve this in at least a decent way. I'm not even keeping my hopes up for having the best option here. I'm just hoping we can stave off Corypheus and have a okay parliament here, so that Orlais and eventually Thedas does not fall into disaster. Yeah, no pressure. Not like the fate of the entire world is resting on my shoulders right now or anything. So, until next time, my name is Mike, and this has been the enjoyable but also very distressing Dragon Age Inquisition. Thank you for joining me.